Hey guys, it's Tyler's Auto. Welcome to my channel. Stick around because it's going to get good. What's up everybody? Does your headliner falling down or get in your face when you're going out the road, or just plain look like crap like this one? I'm gonna show you how I fix this. Alright, in these late 90s, mid 90s, even late 80s trucks, you get these headliners that tend to fall down like this. It gets aggravating, or you're tall like I am, this crap wants to fall on your head, on the top of your head. So first thing you need to do, you need to take these visors down. Take the little pegs out and just Phillips screws in there. Take all of them out. And don't forget, you gotta take these little clothes hangers down. You take your light out. Then you come into the side panel right here. You pop this down. You take this trim piece. There's no screws in these side pieces on these Dodges. A lot of people like to use these things to hold it up, but we're gonna make it pretty again. Voila. Now I'm gonna go about getting these sun visors out. I always try to get this first screw out first before you flip it down. Alright, now we got all the corner pieces out. They were a little bit aggravating, and I ended up having to take more of these screws at the top of the seatbelt out. Now we should be able to pull this board down. This is a board here, but you gotta be careful with it. See if I can get this thing down. See all these corners, it's been up there so long they stick. A little pry bar, a short pry bar usually helps you too. Just gotta work this. All these little corners, everywhere where it was screwed up. Oh, there it goes. And you just usually walk it forward. Oh. See if I can do this while getting wrapped up with this stuff. Alright, so now we got this board out. I said this is like it's a board. And yes, I know the older trucks are all metal roof. I have a couple of them out here in the yard, but because this headliner material's got a foam backing. Try to get as much of this off as you can. So you take all this stuff here, get you a big wad of it. You want to make sure you clean this crap too. Usually they're real bad ones. In this case, it might not work actually. Oh, hold on. I'm gonna get this foam off. There we go. Just wanna make sure you clean it real good. Alright, now I got this cleaned. I did use the DA sander. I think I had 80 grit on the bottom of it. But it gets a lot of this out off of it too. You want it nice and smooth. Usually I use a wire brush, but the DA sander works pretty good. This is the glue I use. It's Permatex headliner adhesive. I think I got it from Advance. And you want to use a headliner material with a foam backing. Let's see, that's got a foam back to it. My personal opinion, I think it gives it something better to grab hold to. Spray this real good. Don't be stingy. Even though this stuff ain't cheap, but it's like cutting grass. You get all in your cracks right here real well too. Kind of wild the way this stuff sprays. It looks like spraying old silly string. Walk it down. This one's nice and smooth. So you gotta be careful on these curves. I did get one wrinkle right there, but let's try to get this side done. And I usually like to let it sit overnight. And now you gotta see this side. And I think the key to it too is trying to get it prepped real well. There's some sticky stuff, man. Alright, let's see if I can screw this up. This side went a lot better than the other side. We got this stuff pressed in pretty good in these corners. I always take a little razor blade. Now I'm gonna let that sit for a minute, and I'll show you all what the next step will be. Really nothing special. You're just gonna be cutting out stuff of these visors, because you got your visor holes there. Got the dome light, but I'm gonna let it dry out for a minute. All right, now that this is set a couple days, try to trim all this extra. I usually leave, about 1.5 inches or something. That way you can roll it over. Then when I flip it over, you can see all your other the hangers and stuff. I already got these cut out, but I'm just gonna trim this and glue these edges down and flip it over and look. All right, now we got it flipped over. You see I already got these cut out, but there's your little pegs for the sun visors. We can come through the back side, so when you put it up in the truck, you can see what you're doing. Already got this one cut. See right there, that's for the I guess you hang your clothes on there or whatever, and don't never use them. But I'm gonna spray all this around the edges with glue, and then just roll it up like that. Alright, this is where the struggle comes into play. Trying to get this in by yourself without tearing all the pieces and getting crap all over it noticed it was a little easier than an extended cab or a crew cab, four-door, whatever you want to call it. And it helped you put it in the right direction. You get out of steering it. The struggle is real. The worst one I done was in my Cherokee, the 99 four-door Cherokee. Trying to put that in by yourself, that's not fun. Well, that fits a lot better when you got it in the right direction. Oh man, look at that. One of these little guys in. That'll hold the front. Whew. I got that wood stove cranking. It is hot as a firecracker in this shop. Right there. Yeah, that's what you don't want to happen. The screw got wound up in the fabric. Alright, this buttons up the headliner job. I got everything put back in, the dome light. A lot of this stuff helps hold the headliner board up, like the dome light. You put that snaps in up there. I did get a little wrinkle right there. I ain't happy about that, but it's smooth. Got the visors in. That's probably about the worst part. I'm trying to get them lined up. And this side trim, that's kind of a butthole too, but he did have new carpet in his truck with a B&M Quicksilver shifter. Like I said, I think nothing about buttons this up. I have some more videos coming, plenty more coming. I got one more on this Dakota. I just want to thank everybody that subscribed. I got a bunch more. I really appreciate it. I got plenty more content coming y'all's way. Like I said, this ain't even a scratch of the surface, and one of my cars on the lift behind me. That's one of my Coronets. So you Mopar guys, I got plenty coming y'all's way. Thank y'all. Thank you for subscribing. If you haven't, please do. Got more coming your way. Thank you.